Somebody get me a darn coloring book, because that is gorgeous. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Alex Strubb, and this is the All-Wisconsin Athletics Drawing Board. What the All-Wisconsin Athletics Drawing Board is it takes allwisconsinathletics.com, All-Wisconsin, all athletics, all the time. Go check it out, of course, like the Facebook page while you're there. What All-Wisconsin Athletics Drawing Board is all about is I pick a topic, draw it on the whiteboard, color it in, of course, so you can see it, and then I get my little note cards. I just have one today, and I talk about the topic. Now, obviously, you can tell the topic today is the importance of the Packers in free agency, or the Packers' importance, whatever. Doesn't matter. Isn't phrased correctly, but you still get the point. What they need to do, who they need to resign, who's gone, blah, blah, blah. 19 free agents from the 2013 season. 19 unrestricted free agents for the Packers. Those include Jermichael Finley, B.J. Rozzi, James Jones, John Kuhn, M.D. Jennings, and Sam Shields, and then starting center Evan Dietrich Smith, among others. Now, I'm going to look at a couple of guys that they either need to A, lock up, B, get rid of, or C, figure it out, or draft a new guy, blah, 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 blah. Let's start with the center, Evan Dietrich Smith. Now, there's been a lot of rumors that he will not be coming back to Green Bay, and he will have to drive his big old pickup truck somewhere else. And that's the latest what I've heard, and that the Packers will go for a center early in the NFL draft, which is in May this year. So, whatever. Evan Dietrich Smith was not anything special. Last 3 years, they've had 3 different starting centers. They've gone from A, Scott Wells in 2011, B, Jeff Saturday in 2012, of course, split time with Evan Dietrich Smith, and then 2013 was Evan Dietrich Smith. So 3 different starting centers in 3 years. So that is an issue. Okay, moving on to Jermichael Finley and as well Andrew Corliss, the 2 tight ends that split basically half the season at the starting tight end spot. Jermichael Finley, we don't know if he's healthy. Similar situation with Nick Collins. He actually tweeted that he was ready to go, but he didn't say that the doctor cleared him. So, same thing with Jermichael Finley. Jermichael Finley, horrible neck injury. His career did look like it was over. Now it's starting to sound like he may come back. So, that could be important for the Packers. Maybe they re-sign Finley to a contract, or they bring him back with a small contract and make him a backup, or Finley's career is over. So, this is my take on it. If Corliss is signed, Finley's gone. If Finley's signed, Corliss gone. It's going to be one or the other. They're not going to sign both. And if I'm wrong, don't hate me. B.J. Rozzi, denied a contract. He's gone. Ryan Pickett is also on that list of free agents. Ryan Pickett has been in Green Bay, I could be wrong, 13 years, I believe. Great 13-year career, but it's time for him to go. Hasn't been producing as well as he used to. He still produces a good amount of, defensive presence, and a huge part on that defensive line. But we would not be struggling too bad without him. Other free agents include Mike Neal, Robert Francois, M.D. Jennings, who I will get to in a second, Jamari Lattimore, C.J. Wilson, Khalil Bell, Matt Flynn, and Seneca Wallace. Matt Flynn will be back, I can almost guarantee, unless they go for a quarterback somewhere in the draft, but I don't think they will do that. M.D. Jennings, it's Nick Collins, T.J. Ward, and then the other name, can't think, Jim Leonard. All 3 names I've heard. Jim Leonard from the Jets, T.J. Ward from the Browns, and then Nick Collins, former Packer safety, of course, had a pick 6 in Super Bowl 45, helping the Packers win Super Bowl 45. So, whatever's whatever. But Mike Neal will probably be back. Robert Francois, I can almost say, is gone. C.J. Wilson's probably gone. Jamari Lattimore's gone. James Starks is probably gone as well, because we still have DeJuan Harris. Everybody forgets about DeJuan Harris. He was supposed to be the number 2 or the number 1 back. It was supposed to be a 1-2 punch last year with Eddie Lacy and DeJuan Harris last season before DeJuan Harris tore his ACL. So DeJuan Harris will be back next year. DeJuan Harris will have probably the 2nd running back spot behind, of course, the man Eddie Lacy. James Jones will most likely be back. I don't see him going anywhere. John Kuhn is probably gone. And Sam Shields, I think he'll be back, but I don't know how many people want him back. Of course, that is including me. So, Now, what they need to go out and sign. A backup quarterback. If they let Flynn and Wallace go, they can let Wallace go. That's fine. They still have Tolzien locked up, though, I guess. I mean, looking at, I did not see Scott Tolzien's name thrown around, so I think there's still Scott Tolzien locked up. So if Flynn and Wallace both go, I wouldn't be too worried because Tolzien did not produce horribly for them earlier in the season when Rodgers broke his collarbone. Defensively, they need a linebacker. Nobody has been able to fill that spot. Mike Neal is supposed to do it. Nick Perry has been doing an alright job, but they still need to find a man that can actually step up and do what Clay Matthews does, and they haven't been able to find that man. The opposite safety, MD Jennings, probably will be back. Maybe TJ Ward. TJ Ward would be a great fill-in. Jim Leonard, also another name. Nick Collins. I don't know. I'm going to say MD Jennings or TJ Ward would be my favorites. Because MD Jennings, I think he's a good player. He just hasn't been playing to his potential. So that is all for this week's All Wisconsin Athletics Drawing Board. If you would like your question on the drawing board next week, leave a comment, tweet me at Let's Go Alex, or comment on this post on allwisconsinathletics.com. Of course, you can follow the blog. Just click follow this blog if you have a WordPress account. Go like us on Facebook, facebook.com/allwisconsinathleticsofficial. Follow me on Twitter at Let's Go Alex. That is all. My name is Alex Strofe. Thank you for watching.